The title of this video is called Set a Trap, and what we're going to do in this video is we're going to take two concepts from the art of Jeet Kune Do, a concept called progressive indirect attack and a concept called an attack by draw. And what we're going to do is we're going to use these concepts to strategize and try and get our techniques to actually land and score by fooling our opponent and setting a trap. So in the first concept, we're going to be telegraphing our initial attack so that our opponent responds to that attack, over responds to that attack, and opens up a new line of attack. In an attack by draw, what we're going to try and do is partially lower our guard and draw an attack from our opponent so that we can counterattack his attack. I'm going to show you how to do this first on an individual, and I'll explain some of the details that are involved. And then we'll come back and we'll practice and show you how to do this on the wooden dummy. Okay, so let's go over one of the blends that I demonstrated with one of my students. In that first blend, we were telegraphing a low line of attack and having our opponent draw his guard down and create an opening on the high line. So the way you want to do that in the wooden dummy is just drop your elevation, partially move your hand forward as if you're attacking on the low line, the hand goes down, and then you implement the high line attack. Now our opponent is going to respond to this attack by trying to push it away, okay, which allows me to just go underneath it. I'll get an eye jab in and then the ear slap, and then I'll continue these progressive indirect motions to the groin and to the ear. Now at this point I'll just lower my shoulder and my guard and entice him to punch me with his lead hand, which I will do a jerking hand maneuver and a trapping punch. And then after that, I will draw this shoulder down and try and get him to attack me again. And in this case, I will collide with it, redirect it, and then initiate a series of rapid fire strikes up until the point where I can control and sweep my opponent to the ground. Okay, let's look at that one more time. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay, so there was a lot more attribute-driven motions in this video than technique-driven motions. What made these traps work, what made our opponent react to them, was our acting ability, our ability to sell an attack that he will respond to and then quickly redirect an angle of attack to the open line. Or our ability to expose a target without looking like it's exposed and have our opponent attack us. We drew the attack from him, and then we counter the attack. Okay, so again, the attributes are really what we're going to be developing when we practice this on the wooden dummy. The techniques are not the primary focus. They are very simple techniques. They're just eye pokes, ear slaps, groin slaps, straight line punching. There's nothing fancy about the techniques. What makes this work is the attributes. Okay? All right, so that's our video. Thanks for watching, and we'll get a new one out soon.